Okay. Yeah, I guess this is recording. Hopefully we'll be able to stay still. I'll try not to bump it again. I just wanted to do a quick review on a pin haul I've done recently. Actually, two of them. This is the first one. And these are the inexpensive pins that I'm going to do a haul on. So I'll do this really quickly. I like to have pins that I can just throw around in my backpack and not have to worry about them getting mixed up and messed up and stuff like that. So I started out, these, I got this set here. These came 4 to a set. These are the Wing Sung 3008s. Chris Rep 52 has a review on these. He gave them a pretty good review, so I thought I'd give them a try. They weren't very expensive. I think these sets, these 4, these 5 Jinhaos, these 3 Jinhaos, I think each set was less than $15. So, and I got these a while back. So anyway, I thought I'd give these a try. I'm not real fond of these, as it turns out. They're piston fill, which I've discovered I'm not a very big fan of. And this one, they have these little, like there's a kind of a goldish color, a silver. This is blue and pink. Anyway, this one looks like it's got some kind of machine oil stuck down in it, and I haven't been able to clean it out, so I probably won't use that one at all. This one I did ink up, and it writes okay, it writes fine. I put Noodler's Nightshade in it, and it works good. Not, like I said, I'm not a big fan of piston fills, as it turns out. Once these go, I probably won't replace them. I'm not that fond of them. They're pretty hefty pens, I guess, because this is actual metal and not plastic on them. They're okay. They write well, not bad. Like again, I said, knock around pens, so not bad. The other set I got were these. I know a lot of people maybe don't like Jinhaos. They end up replacing nibs on them, stuff like that. I've always had really good luck with Jinhaos and nibs. The X750s I like a lot. I've never had to replace one of the nibs with something else. They've always written really well. So maybe I just have good karma with those. This set came in a pouch kind of like this, only it had like 6 things in it. And this one I have the Monteverde Canyon Rust in. These are the 992s, 592s. I'm not sure. I can't remember which one it is. And they don't have the numbers on them. So I think it ends in 92, whichever, whether it's 992 or 592, I don't remember. So again, these are just knockaround pens. They're the standard Jinhao nibs, fine nibs, converters, stuff like that. I'm not sure what all I'm going to put in them, except for this one. I'll probably wait and put the, when I get it, I think it's Diamine Autumn Oak. Will go in that one really well. The others I'm not real sure about. This one I will never use because I loathe this color. But I have a friend who really likes this color, so maybe I'll give it to her. But this one, I only pulled it out to show you the 6. Otherwise, it stays hidden somewhere. And I got these, which I thought were kind of interesting. They're an interesting pattern on them. This one's kind of a greenish teal color. Blue, obviously, and this one's the smoky gray. These are also Jinhaos. I have no idea what number. Oh, wait, it's on here. Jinhao 156. Okay, excellent. It's the, pull off, regular nib, regular cartridge converter in them. The one thing about these different is that they're pretty slender. They're more slender than these. Is that this design here on the, I don't know if I pull it in close, if you can see it or not. But the design on the clip is kind of weird. And when you open the clip up, it actually rocks back and forth. This part up here at the top actually moves, and it tilts in like this. Not a lot, just a little bit. You probably can't see it. It's kind of interesting, and it's firm enough to where you could put it on something without being too tight. But I may put the Monteverde Moonstone in this one. I'm not sure. That might be a good match for that. But they were cool, and again, not too expensive. Then I got some of these pens. I've been wanting to try out a wooden pen, and I saw these on eBay. These others I think I got on Amazon. These I got from eBay. They're bamboo pens, and they come in 5 different nib sizes. So I got the 0.7, 1.1, and 1.5 because I wanted to try out some stub nibs and see how they write. I don't know who makes them. There's absolutely no markings on them whatsoever as far as anything. The only marking is when you get to the nib, it will say on there what the size is. But that's it. They're right. The one drawback to them for me is that this is one of those push-pull kind of things, although easier to use than the Noodlers ones. But holds a decent amount of ink. I haven't inked them up and used them yet. These just came in, and I'll let you know how that goes. But I wanted to try out some stub nibs, and these were very inexpensive, and I didn't like the really plastic kind of other like calligraphy pens that I've seen. I mean, obviously I don't have a problem with plastic pens, but I don't know, for some reason those just bothered me. So one thing here I want to show you is this fun little pen here I got. This is a Jinhao also, and I got this when I was on my quest for the aqua pens because I couldn't tell what color it was online. It ends up being just a very pale blue, sky blue, baby blue kind of thing. But this may be the most comfortable pen I own. I'll tell you why. It has the cutout here for holding it is like on the Lamis, okay? But here's the thing. When you unscrew it, oops, wrong part. When you unscrew the cap doesn't come down like this. It sits up here. So it makes for a long pen. But it means that the threaded part, this is like, what, 3/8 of an inch or something here, is up at the top rather than being down here. So it's kind of added. And this part is actually fairly long. It's this grip part that's like round with the sides carved out like it's on the Lamy. So, I mean, there's this really long grip part. I like to hold my pens farther back. I can hold it back here, still be on the grip part, and be farther away because there's this whole extra area here before you even get to the nib. And if I even wanted to hold it farther back, I could, and this transition is just almost completely smooth. So actually, the most comfortable pen I own to hold. It's this little guy. It's one of these weird little, like, fun kid fountain pen kind of things, you know. I haven't inked it up to use it yet. I'm not sure what I'll put in it. But it's just a fun little pen. Okay. So, the other thing here I wanted to do is kind of a caveat to the buyer and a little bit of information. I got this pen, which is a kind of knockoff of the Lamy All-Star, but it's made by Wing Sung, and I got it. I liked the color because I wanted to use it for sketching with Noodler's Beaver ink. If you haven't tried Noodler's Beaver ink, give it a try. It's really a nice ink. It's hard to describe whether it's brownish red or reddish brown. It's kind of like a brown, but it's got a little spice to it. So, brown with spice. So I like it a lot, and I love it for sketching. I don't have a quick sketch here to show you. I'll do that in another video. So I got that, and I liked the nib that was on it. Actually, it was a fine-point nib. I liked it a lot, but I wanted to use this for sketching, so I replaced it with a Lamy medium nib. But since I liked that other one, I thought, well, you know, I like this pen. I liked the nib. You know, the Wing Sung. I have another Wing Sung pen here. This one, which is a little bit more high-end. This is the 698, which is nice. So I thought, well, you know, I'll get a few more of these. Well, I couldn't find one that was exactly like this. And what I ended up getting, I ordered them. But when they came, it's like it's not the same pen. You can see this is black instead of silver. It's got these lines around here, which this one is completely smooth, like the All-Star doesn't have lines on it. There's no branding on the cap here, like this one has the Wing Sung logo. It doesn't say Wing Sung down here anywhere on it. And when you pull it apart, it says extra fine nib. That's all it says. But you can see it doesn't line up. You know, if you have to unscrew, if you want to line this up with the flat part, you have to unscrew it a lot. You can do it with here, so the flat part is underneath. But if you tighten it all the way, it's like at an angle. And all of them were like that. It's like a knockoff of the knockoff. I don't know. It doesn't have any branding or anything on it anywhere that I saw. It's kind of hard to back of the cap, you know, I know I'm messing up the nib or something in there because, and this is like, it feels like loose. I don't know. It's just, it's a really crappy pen. This one was good. And the other, and so I got like three more of these, I think, and they're just awful. And I heard that there are 2 Wing Sung companies that make fountain pens. And I don't know if that's true or not. And I don't know if maybe the company just changed or changed hands or whatever. But I know that this pen is not the same as the ones that are out there now. And I went back to try and find some other colors in this one, and you can't. This coffee colored one was the only one I could find that was left. And I think I saw it saying somewhere on there that it was the 2017 stock. So maybe these are 2018s. They're made differently. They're not branded. They're really much more cheaply made. I don't know. It's not, and they're not the same. They're not the same. So anyway, that's the caveat with that. Beware of that. It looks like this video is going on long enough. So this is part 1 of 2. The next video I'll show you some other pens I've gotten that are more, well, for me, high end. They're more expensive for me. I mean, there's not any of these pens that cost, I don't think a single pen on here costs more than $5. So anyway, these are, like I said, these are my knock around pens. I can throw them around. I can do whatever I want. And I don't have to worry about them getting messed up. But I wanted to try the Wing Sung 3008s, which I'm not impressed with. And then these are just, you know, like I said, knock around pens. So that's it for now. I'll be doing another video on some Monteverdi pens that I've gotten and a couple of other things that just came in that I'm really excited about. So that's it for now, and I'll see you with another pen video soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.